Hey guys, welcome back. So on today's video I decided to challenge myself. As you know, I think I mentioned in my last video or the video before that, I don't know, I just kind of every now and again I just hit a creative block and I just can't think of anything new to do, or I don't know, I just wasn't feeling inspired, and then all of a sudden boom 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 I got about 10 million ideas in my head. So I recently got some of these little mini palettes from Colour Drain. Most of the palettes that I got, they have like a good combo and a good like mix of colours that you can use together. But I found with this one was kind of like an odd combo of colours. It was just, I don't know, I just feel like they're just not colours that you would usually put together. Then I got to thinking, that's going to be a good idea for a video because it's going to push me to use colours that I would not necessarily use. So I decided to challenge myself to use all of these colours on an eye look. And that's what I did. And somehow it worked. Somehow it worked. So if you want to see me use all these colours and create this look, then keep watching. So I'm just going to put strobe cream on all over first, just to get extra glowy and extra hydrated. I'm going to grab a little bit of the Fenty primer, just a little squirt, and just do T-zone. Oh my god, my phone won't stop. I'm so sorry. So my phone just rang there because somebody is delivering me flowers today and I don't know why. And I don't know from who, but I'm excited. That's really cute. Who could it be from? What did I do to deserve flowers is the question. I'm going to go straight in now to foundation. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty foundation today. The shade I use is Macaroon 230N. And I'm just going to use the foundation brush that comes with it. I love the smell of this. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like fragranted products because it does kind of smell like perfume, but I like it. I do like it. I'm just obsessed with this coverage. It's such good coverage, look. And it's even going to cover this, wait and you see. See? That's how you know if it's good coverage. If it will cover a blemish, then you know. So today I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, or concealer, sorry. The shade I'm going to use is L7 Warm. So I remember using this before and I did like it and it was great coverage. So let's try this again. I think the other colours I have in this are too dark, so this one is just going to have to do today. Just going to blend this out with a Morphe G40 brush. Yeah, I like that. Nice coverage. I would like just a smidge lighter, but this is just the only shade that I have. Just going to use the MAC Next to Nothing powder in the shade Light Plus. And the brush is a Morphe M438. And lightly just set underneath the eyes. Yeah, I'm just going to set around the mouth and under the eyes. Now just grabbing the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. And let's just bronze it up. If you're someone who kind of wants to try new cream contours, check this out. I find this really easy to blend. And the brush I'm using is a Morphe Y9. And blending. Just going over to set that now, I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. And just add a bit more warmth in, and just to set the Hoola stick. So this brush I'm using is a Morphe Y1 brush. Just gonna bronze my neck a little bit too. Now we're nice and bronze. I'm just gonna get a little bit of hula. And just on the tip of the brush, just get the smallest amount. I just use this just to slightly contour under my cheeks. Just to kind of help add that little hollow. So we're just going to jump straight into eyes now. I'm going to do my brows quickly off camera, but I will link my brow tutorial below so you can check it out. So let the challenge begin. So this is the palette I'm using. It's called Lovelies from Colour Drain, and these are the shades. So I feel like it's a good kind of mix of colours that you normally wouldn't put together. So we're gonna put them together and see what happens. Let's swatch the colours first and see what looks like what. So I'm just gonna swatch them quickly here and then I'll show you on camera. So these are the shades we're gonna be using today. As you can see, most of them are pretty pigmented, and we're gonna figure out some way to make them all work together. I've already prepped my eyelids. I used Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC, and then I just dusted some of the Next to Nothing powder on top just to set the paint pot. Gonna start off using Daydreaming, so it's this pinky shade. And we're just gonna work this into the crease. Now I'm gonna take the green shade called Misty Nights. This brush is a Marc Jacobs brush, no number on it, just a little fluffy. And let's do this into the outer crease. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take some Sin. So this is the Urban Decay eyeshadow base, and it just has a really shimmery finish. So I like to use these type of primers to help enhance any shimmer that I put on top, just to get the maximum colour payoff that I can get from shimmer shadows. So let's just put this on the lid. And just kind of press that in. So it's kind of like press and drag basically. I'm gonna take some of this shimmery pink shade called Hi Cutie and just load that on the brush and press on top. Just gonna add a little bit more of the green, just because I kind of lost some there with the shimmer. Now I'm gonna grab some of the red, which is called Love Love, getting it on the same brush. So this brush is a Zoeva 234, just a mini shader brush. So get that on the brush. Gonna grab some Fix Plus and just spray the brush. And we're just gonna, let's do like the outer half here. I just flip the brush over and grab some of the pink just to kind of blend these together. I'm just going to drag more of the pink down here and just hit that inner corner with it too. I'm gonna add the white shade here called Pure. I'm just putting this on a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna dust it over the brow bone. The reason I'm using a fluffy brush for this is because it helps kind of fade the transition shade that you use. So if you use a fluffy brush and a light color, it just kind of helps everything just like fade up into the brow bone. Just using a little flat shader brush into the blue. It's gonna go right into the lash line. It's gonna get like a smaller shader brush. This is from Morphe. It's this collection, the rose gold handle, no number on it. But I'm gonna grab a little bit of the Daydreaming, which is the purple shade, the first shade that we use, like the mauvey pinky shade. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the blue as well and just kind of blend it here slightly. I don't want to take the red away, but I just feel like this is gonna, yeah, that's a little better. Otherwise it was just kind of stopping here, whereas this kind of helps it all bring it together. Then I'm just going to take a black eyeliner pencil and I'm just going to go into the waterline. Just going to use their Real from Benefit just to do my lashes. So my lashes are Lily Lashes in the style Ella. For my highlight, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Mean Money Hustler Baby, and I'm just going to mix the two. This brush is a Morphe R36 brush. Now I'm going to add some blush. I'm going to use the California blush from Benefit. For my lips, I'm going to keep them quite neutral because we're going for a smoky eye. I'm going to use this Smashbox lipstick. This is in the shade Phantom. So it's this really like cool toned greyish kind of a nude. And just to define the shape, I'm going to use this Gerard Cosmetics pencil in the shade Underground. And then just to top that off, I'm going to use some of this NYX gloss. This is in the shade Fortune Cookie. So this is the final look that we came up with. This actually worked out. I'm quite impressed with how this worked out. So let me know if you like this type of tutorial. I thought it was fun, you know, it kind of helped push me out of my comfort zone, made me use colours that I wouldn't necessarily use. Let me know if you have any other ideas, like with other palettes that I can do this type of video for. Obviously don't like give me a palette like a Morphe palette because there's like 100 colours in that and I have small eyes, that shit's not going to fit on. So like small palettes like similar to these, like maybe like 6 shades or so, I feel like that's kind of like doable. So hit me up, let me know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And also I just want to say thank you so much for all the love you've been showing me lately on my videos. I really appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. So just thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos and leave sweet comments, because I do really appreciate it and I appreciate every single one of you who support me. So thank you for that. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble too much, so have a great day and I'll see you in my next video.